Hello, I'm Amanda Taylor. This is Creating a Secure Network. I focused on hardening a network through software. My informational resources are through CompTIA Network Plus and Timothy Warren's sessions on Pluralsight. Today we will be covering services, malware, secure protocols, encryption, and authentication. A service is what is running in the background of a computer. It is normally started by an action such as the computer being started or restarted, and is something that runs automatically. A service can be something as simple as every day at 2 p.m. run this report, and it will provide the user the information. The recommendation for extra services is to simply disable them. By disabling them, you prevent it from being a possible issue in the future. Next, we have malware. Malware is malicious software. There are anti-malware software is very important to keep updated, and generally you keep that updated at a server level. That way it can be pushed out to all of your users, and will prevent it from being slower. If you do it at a user level, then that means that it will bog down the system, as each user will have to do it individually. The cloud-based antivirus is actually centralized, a universal management. It also allows you to do things like push it out to a mobile iOS, and serves to have a further reach as far as protection is concerned. Some of the antivirus I have experience with is AVG, Malwarebytes, Adware, and Avast, which I have found to be very effective. Next, we move into encryption. Encryption is taking data and making it so that it is not in a plain text format. For example, now we have the TLS and SLS, and how that works is, as you can see on the screen, the browser will request a secure session. The server will send back a certification and open up a session, and then from the customer side, they send a one-time encryption key of the session to the server. That then can be decrypted at the server level, so no plain text files are actually exchanged, which protects the data. Some of this was actually done through hash functions. MD5 was developed by Ronald Rivest in 1992, which actually developed a 128-bit message digest. Unfortunately, that is vulnerable to collision attacks. Later on, our government, the NSA, in 1993 to 1995, actually came up with a SHA, which is a 160-bit message to digest. That is currently been depreciated by Google. So we have yet another, which is SHA-2, that will be 224 to a 512-bit hash value. So as it continues to grow, I'm sure we will see more. The SHA looks like it will be phased out as of 2017. And finally, we have authentication. Authentication, everyone is well aware of. That is your username and your password. That is the process of validating your identity when getting into a device. The most common is a single factor, which is a user with something you know. That can either be a PIN number or a password that you've entered into the system. Two-factor is your username is connected to either you have something like an OTP key and combined with something you know, like a password. My personal favorite is the multi-factor. This has the something you know, so a password or a PIN number, something you have, like the OTP key, which is specific to the device, and then a biometrics, which is specific to you as an individual. That it is going to be the best form of security. Thank you for your attention. Have a great day.